2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is thrilled to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. It's a big day, moving day at the Players' Championship. Hi everyone, I'm Andrew Catalan. Welcome back. Our featured player starts the day at 9 under par. Let's go out to the first hole. Of all the golf shots I've seen, that was one of them. And still no putter in the hand.
Distance control not easy when you're coming out of the rough.
Oh, that was so close. Let's see if the player can manage a par.
It's not a long putt, but it will move right to left.
All right, that one is behind us.
Nice, solid opening hole right there.
Time for the tee shot at the par 5.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left. And if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
I don't think there's enough on this one. This is the third. That's a pretty good shot right there. Now this putt for birdie. John, give us a read on this putt.
It's looking like left to right putt on this one.
Man, that was close. He's got this one for par. Moving along. We've made our way to a par 3.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. That's a wonderfully played chip shot. This has to drop to save par. And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. Here's a look at the tee of the par 4 fourth.
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green: the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
9 under for the tournament. Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead.
Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Par 4, 471 yards from the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
This one's looking good off the tee. That should find the short stuff. Second shot here on the 5th. Anywhere up on that dance floor would be nice. Yeah, that was a safe play. 13 feet to the hole.
This for a birdie run.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
Oh, this is going hard left.
Oh, what a putt.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Oh, that one came out low and boring through the breeze. What a shot. That was wonderfully done. From about 100 yards. And he's safely on the green with that shot. Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance.
Little birdie look in here. Rolling end over end. His putt's looking great.
How good was that putt?
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
Solid play finds that player moving up the leaderboard after that hole.
Now teeing off on the par 4 7th hole.
Par 4, 451 yards. All sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green, 2-putt, and sprint to the tee on the 8th.
Okay, that'll play. This is a good 130 club. Wow, he's going to like that one. 5 feet to the cup. And it drops. That's the 4th birdie of the day. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 3.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Wow, that was almost a hole out. And a very long putt remains.
This one starting out way out to the right.
Right on line, but just misses.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Okay, moving on to the next. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead. Teeing off here at the 9th. That will definitely work. The ball in the greenside bunker. Setting up in the greenside rough. All right, going to need this one to save par. Okay, on to the next. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. We start the back 9 with a par 4. Oh, that's a beauty. He has this putt to move into the top 20. Another birdie on the scorecard. That's number 5. After that hole, our featured player is making a move.
Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
Time for the second shot at the 11th. Setting up for his third shot. 4 strokes off the lead. Oh, that was pure. Trying to get to 15 under now with this opportunity. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
He finds himself currently tied for 5th.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Oh, I could watch that swing all day. That's beautiful. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Straight out of the top draw. Par putt coming up here. Job done. Let's head to the next. And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard. Hole number 13, a par 3.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Wow, that almost went in the hole. Putting for par. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Here we have a long par 4. It's going to take 2 great shots to get on.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine. A chance to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
It looks like this one will turn a bit to the left.
It's just about 3 feet away. He's currently sharing 8th position.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
Not a bad result right there. And Rich, this is a similar spot to yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
Yeah, this one's missing left.
Just a little bit off on that shot. Looking to get up and down from here. That's really a beautiful chip shot. Needs this putt to save par and save momentum.
It's a short putt, but it does move to the right.
That putt goes in. Time to make a move. Here's a look at the leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for 9th. Teeing off here on the 16th hole.
Ideally, players want to take their tee shots from right to left. Start off that fairway bunker and move it left back in the fairway. Anything down the left-hand side can get caught up into those trees and really cause players issues with their layup. You find the fairway, now you have a massive decision to make. Go for it or bail out to the left, thinking that's the safe play. It really is not. You have to be brave and try and find this green with your second shot. If not, it could come up and bite you.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
Really well done. If this putt drops, we'd have a tie for second place. Henny, how tricky is this one?
Ever so slightly, this one's going right.
It goes in for eagle. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead. Let's go over to 17, the par 3.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
Let's check in with Henny.
This is a 12-footer here.
A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Starting this one out to the right, but it should swing back around.
A 3-footer coming up. That one drops. Here's a look at the updated leaderboard. He is in a tie for second. Now to 18, the par 4.
Par 4, 462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, that's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
That's a good one to build momentum on. Looks like a similar approach to yesterday, Rich.
Let's not think about what happened here yesterday with this next shot. It wasn't very good.
All right, we can work with that. A long putt remains. Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This is testing. A big right to left slope.
That looked good for a while.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Time to go sign your card and get something to eat. Only one round to go. Rich, how are you going to sleep tonight?
This leaderboard has got me bubbling inside. I cannot wait to see what happens.
We had so much fun out there today. Thank you for joining us. For all of us at 2K Sports, we'll see you soon. It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. This will be a historic day for one player. It's the final round of the prestigious Players' Championship. Andrew Catalan back with you. Thanks for joining us today. So many great storylines on this leaderboard right now. You've got Tiger Woods, Tommy Fleetwood, and Lydia Ko as we get our day started on 2K Sports. Let's get down to the first hole. This is a bomb. You think about the confidence this player has after winning in their last event.
Winning breeds confidence, doesn't it? It wouldn't surprise me to see them make another strong one at the title again this week.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely. This putt for a birdie. An opportunity here with a par 5.
Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
Wow, cannot hit it much farther than that. This is big trouble.
Not as easy and straightforward as yesterday's par, so work to be done.
What a great shot on the par 5, on and 2.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Staring down a very long putt here. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
Putt on a good line. This one looking good. Will it go? Oh, so close. A tap in for birdie. You gotta love it. Let's quickly take a look at the leaderboard, and Sahith Theegala is in first place. The tee shot at 3.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
This is a 7-iron on the way. That was the right club on the green and pin high. All right, Henny is with this group. Henny, what do you see?
Yeah, guys, he's looking at around 17 feet.
And the birdie putt drops. He is climbing up the leaderboard after that hole. And we're on the tee of the par 4 fourth hole.
Par 4, 384 yards from the back. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
I like that one. And Rich, we've seen this before. The player was in a similar area yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Well, that's the way you play it. Fantastic shot right there. And now a birdie chance at the 4th green. A chance to move inside the top 10. That one goes in, the 4th birdie of the round.
This guy is putting the lights out of it this week.
Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here.
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad. But a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Let's move one step closer to the lead here. This putt for a share of fourth. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
Par 4. 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. This putt to move into a share of 2nd place. And he's down there. You got a read?
This is a big old left-to-righter.
Just 3 feet to the cup.
A good look at par here.
Down she goes. Let's head to the next. Just 2 shots back after that hole.
Over to the par 4 7th hole.
As you can see, there's a long fairway bunker down the left-hand side that makes you believe there's more room left than you actually have. It's just not there. Players should be looking a little bit further right. If you find the fairway, your second shot should be straightforward. In fact, Luke, I made a 2 here one time, so that shows you how simple this hole can be.
And Rich, this is a similar spot to yesterday.
Got some good vibes after yesterday. Trying to keep it up again today.
From the bunker. Okay, 12 feet away.
Putt is underway.
There it is. Now that that hole is complete, Sahith Theegala's lead is 1. All right, we're moving along to the action at the 8th.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
This putt back up the hill, moving to the right.
That was close.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Okay, the putt goes in. Time for the next hole. Let's take a look at the updated leaderboard, and Sahith Theegala has a one-shot advantage. Now this one is right on the line between fairway and rough. Okay, just staying in the fairway. The rough was in play. Big shot out of the green side bunker. The mission is simple here. He has to get up and down. .11 feet to go. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
Oh, pretty straight at the start of this one, and then it'll move to the left at the end.
Ooh, what a putt. The man out in front of the leaderboard is Sahith Theegala. And now teeing off on a par 4. Coming out of the thick stuff.
Birdied this hole yesterday, but totally different circumstances today.
Just off the fairway, and what a beautiful shot. Well, on the green, but a long way to go. This putt on the way, looking good. This has my attention. Will it go? And just misses. Okay, this putt for par, trying to get out of here without any damage. Moving along. Okay, let's take a quick look at the leaderboard with Sahith Theegala out in front.
Oh, exciting times on the tee of a par 5.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going for it in 2. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
That's not the shot he was hoping for. His second shot here. Just 2 shots behind. Well, this one's right at the pin. And this putt is for a big 4 on the scorecard. Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
It looks like around 35 feet to the hole.
And from long range here.
A par putt on the table. And down it goes. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. The 12th hole is a par 4.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Quality shot, that one. Well, this would be a familiar spot, Rich. It looks like the same one as yesterday.
Yes, and let's hope it's not a similar result as yesterday.
Really controlled the flight there nicely with that wind.
Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. Just one off the lead after that hole.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
The 13th is a par 3.
So many different levels to this green. On the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in one. But watch out, if you hit in the wrong spot on the green, it'll be difficult to two-putt from there.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Hasn't managed to birdie this hole this week. That's disappointing. 3 feet to go here to the hole.
This for par.
Well holed. Let's move on. He finds himself tied for 6th. Here we find ourselves on the tee of a long par 4.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
Opting for the 9 iron.
Wonderfully played, fought against the wind.
He hasn't managed to birdie this hole this tournament. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This one is breaking left to right.
So close. And this one is for his par. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. And before we move to the next hole, it is Sahith Theegala leading this tournament.
And now teeing off on this par 4.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
Okay, that's going to play. A chance now to get into the top 5 on the leaderboard. That one just rolls by. This putt is for par, and it would be a big one. All right, that one is behind us. Now that that hole is complete, Sahith Theegala's lead is 1. Now to the 16th hole, a par 5.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do. But watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
This one will be out of the light rough. That is a wonderful shot out of the rough. Not on the green, but really close. I love it. This is his third. 4 off the pace. This putt to move into a tie for 4th. Quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 2-shot advantage for our leader. The tee shot at 17.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
This is a 9-iron on the way. Oh, what a shot here at 17. The fans love it. And now a birdie putt coming up. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
I think this one's moving right to left.
Pacing is such an important part of putting. It was off right there. Here's the par putt. Getting set for the next hole. A quick look at the leaderboard. And it's a 4-shot advantage for our leader. We've hit the 18th hole. It's a par 4.
It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole. Probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
Buckle up. Take a look at this one. Oh, what a shot here at 18 and a chance to finish with birdie. Just a special round today. This is for a 64. A birdie on 18 to close out the round. The storyline was out there, the possibility of winning back-to-back. It doesn't happen often. It doesn't happen here.
It didn't. It just ran out of gas a little bit at the end, and it cost him. But, boy, what a 2 weeks it's been.
Well, that's it for today. On behalf of Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire crew here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan saying so long. We'll see you next time.